Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. He's tackled at the 17. Better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. He escapes the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's got room to run. Now here he goes. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But we stopped short of the first down.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Turns it loose downfield. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And the Gamecocks will keep to the line here, looking to convert on 4th down. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Can they keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Throws it to the right. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful 1st quarter. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the 1st. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Clock near the sticks. It's Clark. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. 1st down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Oh, look at the quick cut.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. He finds some space. First down, looking for more now. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Barnett. Looking to scramble. The short hands, it's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. He's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Crucial third down play coming up. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on first and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. from second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, South Carolina. They count the drive with 6 points.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. How aggressive do you get on a 1st and 10? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Valentine. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's blocked. The kick was low. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Clark. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Gamecocks have first and 10 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. He's got the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. He's going to take off.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Gamecocks line it up with first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Gamecocks, to put them on top now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they'll give it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Valentine. Hits the first and still running. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big throw caught on the left side. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got his man in the open field. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's been so far. We're set up for a classic finish to see who's going to claim this conference championship. Let's take one final look at the stats. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Hand it off for a draw. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone for the first down to 17.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here, first and 10. They'll ride the back again here. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. Looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Barnett. Finds an open target on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw over the middle. With room to run. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps it here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him to the ground, but he's first down now at the 28.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Look out, room to run here. Touchdown, South Carolina. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. On the move now. Hit as he released it. Off target and incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It was a 1st and 10 play. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, South Carolina.
First down here for this offense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.